YouTube, what's good with y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Also, if you do enjoy the video or find it helpful, drop me a like. Finally, follow my Twitter. There's a link in the description. I'll be dropping some more 2K content over there, and enjoy the video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys a Demigod 7-foot center build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now, this build isn't going to be super comp, but it's definitely going to be super glitchy and super fun for both the rec center and park. So as you guys can see, we are in fact in the My Player Builder. For the position, we of course are going to go ahead and go with center, and that's pretty much the only thing that matters on the screen. On the body settings, we are going to go ahead and leave our height as 7 foot. Since after all, that is the whole point of this video. And then next for the weight, we're actually gonna drop this down to minimum. This just makes us way more faster and way more glitchy. I know you may think that we'd easily get pushed around, but trust me, when you're 7 foot, you just don't get pushed around whatsoever. And honestly, when I'm grabbing rebounds or playing defense, I'd much rather be using this build than like a 6'9" build with maxed out strength. On to the wingspan. Since we are a center, we of course need to go ahead and max this out. This is so important for defense, being in passing lane, steals, and overall it's just so important for a center. Now we are on the attribute screen, and what we're gonna go ahead and do is get the obvious things out of the way right now. So as you guys can see, all of the obvious things are out of the way. The first thing you may notice is that we have a 25 strength and a 25 stamina. The reason why we have a 25 strength is because, as I explained, with this build, you really don't get pushed around, and your defensive rebounding is absolutely insane when you're 7 foot. And then for stamina, you honestly don't need maxed out stamina unless you're a point guard in Pro-Am or Rec Center. The reason for this is that 25 stamina is actually automatically set to 50 stamina, and then the jump from 50 stamina to 99 stamina is so small that it's actually not worth upgrading stamina whatsoever. So on to defensive / rebounding. What we're gonna go ahead and do is max out steal, max out perimeter, and then upgrade our interior defense just a little bit to a 34 so we can have exactly 22 defensive / rebounding badges. Next, for playmaking, we're gonna go ahead and basically max out pass accuracy. Actually, we can drop this down to 1 to 88, and we'll still have our 15 playmaking badges. 15 playmaking badges is honestly a ton, and it's just so fun being able to facilitate so well on this build. Next, throwing up to shooting, we're also gonna basically max out free throw. Actually, we can drop this down to a 90 and still have our 16 shooting badges. Although we don't have the greatest shooting in the world, trust me, on this build you can shoot extremely consistently, especially once you max out your shooting badges and if you have a good center jump shot. And then finally, for finishing, what we're gonna go ahead and do is max out close shot and max out standing dunk. Next, what you're gonna want to do is drop the driving layup to a 71, just trust me on this, then max out standing dunk, and then bump up our post control to a 54. With the leftover attributes, what I'd recommend you guys go ahead and do is throw all of them on strength, and then with the last one, you can go ahead and throw on post control if you want. As you guys can see, we just jumped from 17 finishing badges to 23 shooting badges just with this little tweak. Overall, this build is honestly crazy. It is a total of 76 badges and can do everything in this game at an elite level. This build has absolutely insane finishing, insane playmaking, insane defense, and also it can shoot really consistently. The fact that you can get this many badges on a 7-foot build is absolutely insane. Next, moving on to the takeovers, what we're gonna go ahead and do for the first takeover is why not just go with spotter precision. And then with the second takeover, let's just go ahead with see the future. And as you guys can see, we have built a post facilitator, and that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out so much. Like the video if you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.